Once upon a time, in Greek mythology, there was a primeval deity known as Phanes. Introduced by the Orphic tradition, Phanes represented the generative forces of procreation and the creation of new life. He was also known as Erechophanes and Métis and symbolized the primal energy that brought the universe and its creatures into existence. According to the Orphic tradition, Phanes was born from the cosmic egg that emerged from the void of chaos. With 1,000 eyes, Phanes was a powerful being that radiated extensive light and created the entire world by simply popping out of the egg. As protagonist, Phanes was also the first of the gods to appear and was regarded as the source of all things and the first cause. Phanes' creations were good and demonstrated through the creatures and plants that sprung forth from his presence. Interestingly, Phanes, the primeval deity of procreation, was also known as the father of the universe, highlighting the deep connection between the generative force of life and the creation of new life in Greek mythology. In the beginning, there was a deity named Phanes, also known as Priapos, who emerged from a cosmic egg. Phanes was depicted as wearing a helmet and had broad, golden wings, which were entwined with a serpent. He was associated with light and goodness, and his name meant, to bring light, or, to shine. Phanes was often equated with Eros or Mithras in Orphic cosmogony, which drastically differed from the creation myths of Hesiod. In the Orphic hymn, Phanes was named Lord Priapos, although there was much debate over his gender identity, as it was suggested he was androgynous. According to myth, he gave birth to the universe and was sometimes depicted as male and other times as androgynous. He was also said to have mated with Chaos, which resulted in the creation of flying creatures. Phanes was linked to Nyx either as her daughter or older wife, who was considered to be the first deity. Phanes hatching from the egg was believed to be in the form of a black bird and wind, according to Kronos and Ananke. He created daytime and the method of creation by mingling. He was the ruler of the deities, and Nyx passed the scepter to him. Nyx also passed the scepter to her son Auranes, who was succeeded by Cronus. Eventually, Cronus was defeated by Zeus, who currently holds the scepter. It is said that Zeus could, in the future, pass the scepter to Dionysus. Phanes is represented in the mythological tradition as a deity of light and goodness. He was created out of the void and gave birth to the universe, establishing the rule of the deities. His link with Nyx reflects the cyclical nature of day and night, while his association with Orpheism further develops the inherently dualistic concept. Dionysus Protagonos Phanes was a significant figure in the Orphic tradition, known as a dying and rising god. His story told of a death and recreation, as Eusebius reported. One of the most interesting aspects of his story is the association with the cannibal hymn, a ritual in ancient Egypt through which the deceased king slaughters, cooks, and eats the gods as sacrificial bulls, to negotiate his passage into the afterlife. Phanes is also associated with the god of wine Shezmo, who helps the deceased king in this ritual, and with Ahura Mazda and the lion-headed figures of Mithraism. According to Kessler, the cult of death and resurrection of Dionysus emerged around the 4th century CE and developed alongside other sects of this cult. These sects, together with Mithraism, were in direct competition with early Christianity during late antiquity. The roasted, sacrificial meat of Phanes was a significant symbol in this cult, and it was related to the ritual of the cannibal hymn and Mithraism. Despite its association with these other religions, the cult of death and resurrection of Dionysus remained unique and interesting. It is still a part of the Orphic tradition and continues to be studied by scholars today. Its combination of wine, sacrifice, death, and rebirth makes it a fascinating subject for anyone interested in religion and mythology.